All right, we are going to take a look at part 2. So for number 14, when it says this, 42 gallons in 7 minutes, first number's going on top, second number's going on bottom. Okay? So that's where you made your mistake. It's where a lot of people do when they're first doing this stuff. So we take a look at this. A car travels 676 miles in 13 hours. First number is going to go on top. Second number is going to go on the bottom. Did you do them all that way? Yeah, from now on, when we do this, make sure you remember to watch and put the first number on top and the second number on bottom. So yeah, what you do, if you flip your answers, you'll find out that it's right when it's flipped. Question? Well, somehow you flipped it at some point because you shouldn't have gotten the same answer if you put 7 on top and 42 on the bottom.
Because I did 42 divided by 42, which is 1, and then I did 7 divided by 42.
Oh, but see, you can't divide 7 by 42.
Well, actually, I did 42.
But yeah. So that's why you got it right, sort of. But you got to remember, the number that comes first is going to go on top. Number that goes second is going to go on bottom. A lot of times in ratios, if you have time, time is always on the bottom. If it's you're paid $12 an hour, or you've gone 600 miles in 14 hours, or whatever, miles on top, or one number on top, time is usually on the bottom. Okay. And like this one, 20 cups of water evaporate in 5 days. Once again, time on bottom, other number on top. I'm going to show you number 15, and then we're going to go on to tomorrow's or today's work. Question? Got a question? What's that? You're fine.
For this one,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 16, I got 5 and 20, but then I put divided by 1, which is 5. So 5 divided by 1 is 5, and then 20 divided by 4 is 5.
Oh, but hang on, you didn't do the rule. If you do it to one part of the fraction, you got to do it to the other. You got to do the same thing to top and bottom. That's how you got 5 over 5, which gave you 1. You got to remember the rule is if you do it to the bottom or the top, you got to do it to the other side. And I'll show you that. I'll do number 16, and then we'll go on with today's lesson, which was 20 cups over 5 days. So if you have 20 cups and it evaporated over 5 days, we want to know how many cups evaporated in a day. So we're going to take this and we're going to divide the top and the bottom by 5. No, you got to divide it by 5 because you want the bottom number to be 1. If you divide it by 4, it's going to be 1 point something. So, because you want that to come out to be 1 day, 20 divided by 5 is, so 4 cups in 1 day is what evaporated.
Oh, so I did it right, but I just had it up.
Well, you have to flip it, and then you have to divide the both top and the bottom by the same number, by 5. Question. 125. Okay, so that takes care of answering those. So we're going to pause here, and then I'm going to go into today's lesson.
Are you going to collect them?
Am I going to collect them? That's a good question. That one. I should not collect them. Recorder.
Mr. Keezer, I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I moved your thing.
It's all right. Are you done?
Why are you talking about baths?
Cats don't like baths. Some do, not many. What?
Mr. Keezer.
What just happened? What just happened?
Wow, you're cool. That's nice. You're on my bad side today. It's not a good place to be. Do you want to stay there? Then I'm going to give you a hint. Take your top lip and your bottom lip, put them together, leave them there. Got a question? Keep your mouth shut. Raise your hand when I call on you, then ask it. And it better be related to math at this point. Okay. What do you need, dear?
I forgot.
Okay. Then go ahead and put your hand down.
Today's been a nice day.
Montalvo?
Good.
No. I was doing good till you guys showed up.
I was doing good too.
Well, that says a lot about it.
Does not say good things about you.
Nope.
Do you say good things about me?
Most of the time. Otherwise, I keep my mouth shut. My mama said if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
That's what my dad
So it should be a good thing. Okay, so let's see.
Uh-oh. This website's gonna
Math and English. I thought it was something.
okay, seriously, grow up.
Sorry. The way
I
you
don't get
said
what's so funny about it.
They're being stupid.
Say it right. Math aids.
I've been stupid for a while.
Honey, you've never been stupid. You just choose to act that way sometimes, just like every other student. No, you're not that either. However, you all choose to behave the way you choose to behave. Are you done?
I'm an angel.
Why is this running so slow?
Very true, dude. I am a person. I'm so good.
Wait, so we gotta go on the computer tonight, go on this website and do the work.
You'll go on a computer tonight. You'll open up your email that I get sent to you. You'll go to the link and you'll be able to do it. Isn't that nice?
So why can't you print it out?
Because he
Yeah.
doesn't want to.
I'm just a
Yeah,
person.
I mean, we don't.
Because why should I waste that much paper?
Save the trees. I don't like trees
What
anymore.
what you don't know is that we are tight on paper right now.
Are we?
Yeah, actually we are.
Do you guys need me to bring in some paper? Because we have boxes and boxes and boxes of
Us
paper we don't
too.
use.
We found all kinds of downstairs when we were packing yesterday.
We were
Okay.
Nobody cuts down trees
And we
in
found
the
a bunch of it.
rainforest.
Okay. Shh. Not everybody. I've never cut down a tree in the rainforest in my life.
Me
Neither
neither.
have
They're
I.
cutting trees down behind your house.
Okay, are we done? Thank you.
I hate it.
I hate life.
Kinda.
Sure.
Okay.
I hate life.
Didn't do what I wanted to do.
No, we're doing
Fail.
ratios.
Ah.
This shouldn't be that hard. I hate
I know.
ratios.
So what we've been working on.
Say that's what we've been doing, dear.
Good, we're at school to
I
learn.
still hate ratios.
I'm not great, but
All right. Now would be good.
Can you please? There are a lot of people missing today.
There are now.
Elliot and Haley and Tristan.
Haley went home.
Tristan was
She was
sleeping.
not
No,
good
real
earlier. Did you see Kimmy?
Okay. Not worried about him. All right, so here we go. So what we're doing right now is we're going to be doing equivalent ratios. What we do with the ratios is just like we did with the last bit of stuff. It was simplifying the ratio. So if I have 6/18, I look, I have a blank and then I have a 9. This blank goes with the 6. This 18 goes with a 9. How did I make 18 become 9? Destiny.
You divided it.
I divided by,
Give me 1 second.
I'll give you time. I divided it by 2. And if I divided the 18 by 2 to get 9, what do I have to do to the top number, Destiny?
You have to divide it by 2.
I got to divide it by 2. And when I take 6 and I divide it by 2, what do I get, Morgan?
3.
I get 3. So 6/18 is equal to 3/9. Did you see how that worked, Carson? Good, because you're up. Carson, if I take 6 and I turn it into 2, how did 6 become 2, Carson?
You divided 6 by 3.
I divided 6 by 3. Now, Carson, what's my rule?
If you do it to the top, you do it to the bottom.
If I do it to the top, I do it to the bottom. So if I take 18 and I divide it by 3, what do I get?
What the heck?
6.
You look confused back there. Are you confused?
How do you? Why is it 2?
Who's squeaking? People.
It's
It's
Wade.
okay. My God.
It's annoying. I've asked you guys to stop.
Okay.
Oh my God.
If you're making the desk squeak, just stop it, please. It irritates people. I understand. Just stop. Okay. So your question is, okay, so here's what we're doing. They gave you part of your changed ratio. They took the 18 here and they made it equal to 9. How'd they make it equal to 9? They divided it by 2 because 18 divided by 9 is 2.
Mr.
And the rule is,
I thought it was.
I'm just
I'm
re-explaining.
getting confused. Like the circles, the line.
I'm just re-explaining. Shouldn't confuse you. One more time. Took the 18, had to change it to 9. How'd I get it to 9? I divided by 2. If I do it to the bottom, I have to do it to the top. That then tells me I take the 6 and I divide it by 2.
Is it always the number that's in front?
No, it's whatever number they gave you that corresponds. The front number always goes to the front, and the second number always goes to the second number. See the little equal sign here? That equal sign means it's equal to this one. So the second ones go together and the first ones go together. I'll circle it so you see the connection. That 9 goes with that 18 because it's the second number. This blank goes with the 6 because it's the first number. Okay? Same thing now happens here. This 6 where's my blue? There's my blue. This 6 now goes with this 2. How did the 6 become 2? The 6 became 2 because I did what?
You divided it.
By
3.
3. So now to find this one, I take my 18 and I have to do the same thing. Sorry, arrow should go that way. And I have to divide this side by 3. So what is 18 divided by 3?
Um.
Hang on, let him think he's thinking. Because 3 times what gives me 18? You can always do it in the reverse order. Something times 3 gives me 18. Yes. 6. Very good. So now I'm going to do the same thing here, and I'll do the same thing here, and I'll do the same thing there. I'm just converting these all the way through. I'm going to erase the stuff over here so you can see. Okay, so there's your 6 and your 18 again. So 6, I don't have an answer for. 18 becomes 3 if I divide it by what?
I have a question. So for dividing it, you always divide the first one by the first one and the second one by the second one?
You always look at the number that goes with it because this is blank. You have to, and I should do it like this so you see the dot. This is in the second place, that's in the second place. So I have to figure out what I had to divide by to get there. However, if you made it bigger, let's see. Do any of these go bigger? None of these go bigger. Let me put down an example. If I had this. Why does that say eraser? That's weird. 3 and we'll say 15. Okay?
That's really weird.
That is strange. I don't know why that's showing up, but it is. Now, if I wanted to make an equivalent one, and I said, I don't know what that one is, but I know that this one is 9. Okay? How did 3 go to 9? Morgan, how did 3 become 9? For this 3 became that 9. How did I do it?
Oh, I was trying to say the answer.
Well, I'm looking for this right now. Because this is in case I go the opposite way. Instead of dividing, it got bigger. So instead of dividing, you have to multiply. 3 times what is 9?
3.
So 3 times 3 is 9. So if I do that, I then have to go 15 times 3. And that, in case you don't know, is 45.
Mr. Casey, that's what's confusing me. You're making all these lines of where they go in different places, and I'm getting confused.
Okay, I don't know why it's confusing you because this line goes with that one, and this line goes with that one.
But if you look up there, it's confusing me because you got a circle that goes this way, a circle that moves that way, and then you got that and that and.
Okay, no more circles. You've just got the lines that go and show you where they go to. Green goes with green, blue goes with blue. Okay? Does that help?
Not really.
What?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I will do one more example with the first one and number 2, and then I'm going to let you guys get started. So you'll have a chance to work on this independently. Okay, so hang on. While we're doing that, I'm going to do this real quick.
While I have your attention, I also need to see Alex Brown, Caitlin Lee, Trey Strand, Aaron Hayden, Regan Bull, please report to the office as well.
Okay.
Reminder, Village Club students will be picking up recycling.
What this is showing is this one goes with the stuff that's between these two equal signs, and then between what's between these two equal signs, and then what's between these. So it's just breaking it into different pieces. Okay? So 24 became 12. How did it become 12? It was divided by,
12.
no, 24 became 12 divided by
12.
2. Half,
Times 12 is 24.
no, 12 plus 12 is 24. 12 times 2 is 24.
Oh.
So I divided this by 2 to get 12. So if I divide that by 2, I have to divide this by 2, which will give me my blank. That's I figured out what it was, so now I divide this by 2.
That says 127.
And what?
327.
54 divided by 2? I don't think so. Because 4 divided by 2 is 2. Or excuse me, 5 divided, 2 goes into, oh, Moses. Now I botched that up. Hang on. So I take my 54, and I'm going to divide it by 2. 2 goes into 5 twice, which is 4, which leaves me with 1. Understand what I did there? I'm trying to make sure I don't go too fast. Once I go into that, then I bring down my 4, and 2 goes into 14 7 times, so my answer here is going to be 27. And you then figure it out for this one using the second numbers first, and the same thing all the way through. If this does not work, you'll have to let me know, but we're giving it a shot.